Hello everybody, my name is Philippa Harris. I'm the Learning Disability Liaison Nurse for Maidstone Tunbridge Wells NHS Trust. Today we are talking about autism, and Autism Awareness Week is from the 29th of March to the 4th of April. So today I'm joined by Janine and Ryan.
Hi, my name's Janine Jacquin and I'm the Engagement Lead for Aspens Charities.
My name is Ryan Root-Pray. I am a resident from Tunbridge Wells, associated by Aspens, and I'm also a musician and an artist. Well, that's a very good question though, because in the past year, I've been, learning a lot more of life lessons though, right, of how to safeguard, ourselves and that. That's including, not only the NHS staffs, but also key workers and stuff like that and carers. I've spent a lot of time with my housemates. How lucky I am, though, that I have these sort of privileges, because I think with people that live on their own, right, they don't really have that, right? What makes me incredibly lucky about living in a supported living house, though, right, is not only interacting with people who are around me though, right, but also interacting with the staff and another residents from the other houses in the community.
No, that's really good. So some of the negatives that I'm hearing is around how it affects people's mental health, not being able to go out and things, but some of the positive, you think it's really good that you live in a supported living and you get to spend more time with your housemates. That's brilliant.
So during lockdown it was became apparent that a lot of people were isolated, and those who live on their own and have had to shield. So we thought it would be really good to have daily chat support meetings. So during lockdown, we've been having quizzes, discos, parties, quizzes and jokes, and a befriending group, just to make sure that everyone can be involved virtually in a social way.
I found another charity called Advocacy for All. They're really, really good, and I've participated in several groups and things like that. So like mindfulness, the open mic night and the art session. I've been communicating very well with my mum and my brother. Yeah, I'm really, really happy, right, with the additional support I'm getting. Throughout the years though, right, I didn't know I was different though, right, to many ordinary people that were growing up and that. When I finally found out that I had autism at a very young age, it was all very new to me, but then I got used to being part of an autistic community and many communities out there. I loved embracing myself of who I am and an individual, the individuality.
It sounds like you're a really good support to other people with autism. My experience, I find people with autism are very good at looking at things objectively, and making good decisions based on the facts. So I think that's really good.
People with autism will be good in the workplace because they'll be on time, they'll be reliable, very good at what they're doing. And I think it would be nice if more employers took on people with autism.
Raising awareness though, right, has played a big part to the hospitals helping people. But also, right, I think workshops based on autism, right, will really benefit the secondary schools. And not only that, right, the primary schools as well, and the colleges and that. Now that everyone's understanding it a little more better, right, I think, I'm really, really proud of that happening and that, right.
What we've tried to do is raise awareness around people with autism and also a learning disability. So what we'd like to do is deliver training to large organisations around people with autism and learning disability, how they could support them better.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really important, and it's really important to involve people in that training to share their real life experiences. I think that's really powerful. I think the other thing about what hospitals can do better, I think my biggest one is be flexible. I think sometimes we can get used to doing things a certain way, and perhaps see that as the only way. But when we're working with people with learning disabilities or autism, we need to think about perhaps different ways of doing things and having that flexibility.
Really good that the people we support have had the opportunity to come in and train student nurses. It's been a really good opportunity for us.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Well, there are several advices I would like to bring out to people, right? Like if anyone in the communities of autism, right, feels like their world is crushing down, you know, or they feel a little more tense, they're right, in the pandemic, they're right, because I know how it feels, they're right, with, you know, people suffering from mental health and that, they're right, you know, best way to describe that is that I would say speak to someone to whom you trust and that, right, because they're gonna like advise you though, they're gonna make you feel better, right, and they're gonna make you, you know, they're gonna make you motivated and that, right, you know, like I'd say it's worth talking to someone to whom you trust and that though, once again, because so like, you know, your parents, your carers and stuff like that, you know, the peer groups and stuff like that, the teachers and stuff like that, even, you know, the key workers though, right, in the supported living companies, keep faith in yourself, right, and also just keep faith in others, you know, because eventually, right, people will understand. And
we've realised that some people, as they're going back to work or college and the restrictions are being lifted, that they still need that social group to talk to people, because obviously they can't attend them in the daytime. So we started a befriending group on a Thursday evening, and that's been really, really popular, just for that support for someone to talk to as they've needed it. And I think it will carry on, because it's shown everyone that you can still be in contact virtually. You don't have to travel somewhere, and the help's there to speak to someone. You know, if you're feeling lonely or feeling down, you know, groups like that are really, really beneficial.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, just want to say thank you to both of you for attending today, and for helping with this campaign very much.
Yeah, thanks as well. Thank you.
You're welcome.